Okay, hello people. Hello. How's it going? Hi, Dora King. Okay, here, let me just close my blind real quick. I realize we're gonna be. Let's see if that helps with being able to see the cards. You're just right into it. Yeah, so we'll definitely get some cards here then. And yeah, let me know how things have been going for you all this past week. I ended up not traveling anywhere today. Deciding not to travel. There's lots of things happening this week, so it seemed fitting to take a break. And I am here and I am ready. So we'll pull some cards. If you want a card, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's see what Spirit has to say. Dora King. Got a few different decks here, so we'll just, in the ruins, we'll just kind of into it. Has anyone here like heard of Wardruna? Do any of you here or listen to their music? I don't know why that's coming to mind. It's like doing some stuff yesterday, just kind of preparing for this coming week, and ended up watching some of their like live performances and videos on YouTube. They're like kind of like they do a lot of like Norse traditional music, and anyways, it's just interesting to hear the translations of the songs. If you in it, like on YouTube, it just automatically shows the translations, I guess, at least when I was watching it. I thought that was very interesting. So we have So we have for you, Dora King, the Six of Swords, which is science. We have the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So almost like this progressive energy happening here. We have strife, which is represented by the Five of Wands, strife, and victory. So I'm definitely getting this sense of like overcoming something. And perhaps this has been like the beliefs that have been tied to like a religious sort of way of being, or like indoctrination, the imbalance of the analytical and like the spiritual or something like that. And now here you are like kind of at the precipice of really being able to hone in on what it is for you, like your truth. What is your truth around it? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, insecurity, the red or root chakra card, Dora King. So if there is anything that's been from your past that you've been like, there's like a fear, like I'm seeing the devil here, this devil. And again, I don't know why there's this like high religious thing. Whether this resonates for you, I'll just speak it. If we've grown up in certain religious belief systems or anything, there can be a lot of there's this programming that is like basically taken over, whether we're conscious of it or not. And we think that, oh, if I do a certain thing, or if I like make a certain choice in life and it goes against like religious belief or what a family has said, or the church, or whatever organization you might have been raised in, or community, doesn't even have to be religion. It could be against what they have said. And so then there's a lot of shame or guilt that comes with it. This insecurity part, it's like all the insecurity has been put into you by others. It's not yours. So can you like release it, knowing that you are protected? I know there's like this little devil being here, but it's like, if you look, it's like it's inside. It's the shadow. It's all part of everyone and everything. So there's nothing wrong with you. You're going to be able to like overcome whatever that is. It's programming. I guess this is part of your life experience. I gotta read the comments. Just going through divorce. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel like you've been here before. You probably said that. Apologies. Each day is a new day in my world. So yeah. Okay. So whatever holds this person has had on you around the relationship and stuff, that invitation for you to really just release, let go of them, cord pulling, cord cutting. And I find it interesting because there's something, even with this card here, we have the rose cross in the middle, the daggers going in. We have here the heart. We have the arms crossing the heart, and we have the rays there kind of coming through. Even these cards, it's like the crossing. There's something about this crossing energy. There's a big wasp right there. So whatever that is for you, can you uncross? Can you do what you need to do to relieve and let go of that? There's like a huge wasp trying to get inside. So whatever that wasp energy is for you too, Dora King. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration, and it reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So, funny enough, that wasp trying to show up and come in, oh my God, I had a ridiculous experience with the wasps the other day. And the fear of what could happen might hold us back from really experiencing the abundance of the universe, of nature around you. So just checking in with that and clearing, what can the wasp energy bring? And it's, again, tying it in, the wasp is what white Anglo-Saxon Protestant is what like a wasp represents. I found that interesting when I came across that a while ago. So whatever that means for you, Dora King. Again, if we're tying into these religious kind of programs and stuff. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. So deep healing. I mean, that's kind of a given, especially if you're going through what you're going through. Having been through a divorce as well, I can understand that that is not an easy task. And there's going to be things that you need to do, actionable steps that need to happen that you just aren't going to want to do it. But if you can ask for help from folks, even from this ex, believe it or not, that actually can work. I remember when it was actually coming to filing like the documents, I was trying to do everything on my own. It's really just the way I like to operate. And I finally had to be like, I can't do this on my own like this, And I just mentioned to him, and he's like, hey, well, let's set a time. And we did it, and we finished it in like 30 minutes. Like in the end, I was like, why the hell did why was I fighting it? So anyways, I had a wasp come to me yesterday. Okay, well, yeah, communicate with those wasps, Dora King. Hi, no doubt. Can I ask general reading for the next 2 weeks? Sure. When I am done here, I can do that for you. Just going to pull one more card for Dora King. Anyway, cellular level, deep healing. That's, I think, where nature can come in for sure, is support us in that ancestral root DNA kind of place by rooting to the earth, communicating with nature. Nature has so many messages for us, It wants to speak. Successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. I think it's showing it the right way for you all, if I'm not mistaken. So just channeling the symbol to you, Dora King, breathing in that circle with the triangle, those lovely little symbols inside. Imagining that in your sacral, your solar plexus, your belly. Hello, official ambassador of the mulatto race. I like that. Just successfully channeling the career into your life, whatever that means, that connection there. Okay. Anything else for Dora King? There's a very strong, Egyptian-y type of vibe thing going on here. We've got these different, the papyrus. I'm sorry, I don't know all the symbols on these, but we've got all these different symbols. We also have this beautiful like being on the throne who's clearly, to me, appears like some ancient Egyptian chem sort of background. We have Bastet, if the cat energy, which I was listening to really cool Bastet energetic, like subliminal messaging this morning. Maybe that's something to check out, Bastet. Maybe she's got something for you there. Anyways, thank you, Dorkin. Yeah. Nice to see you here as usual. And to new folks, always nice to have new people. Try to do these lives every Monday. Though next week I will not be here on Monday unless I decide in the evening to host something. But I'm going to be going away to do a bunch of ceremony all weekend. So thinking by like Monday evening when I return to some house that I am probably not going to want to be on here. But after that, ooh, Bastet, I think is what you're asking me to spell. Bastet. I believe is Bastet. The not the lion goddess, the cat goddess in Egyptian pantheon. I think she brings out a lot of luck. So maybe there's something there for you. Okay, no doubt. Once a general reading for the next 2 weeks. What's going to happen over the next 2 weeks? Do you like the band, No Doubt? Don't think I know what you're thinking. I don't know if it's going to give me like a copyright claim because I'm singing a song that's not mine on here. General reading. Okay, we're going to start with this actually. I don't know why it decided to let me, or decided it wanted me to shuffle those so intensely and then not even use the cards. Hello, Andrew Arcana. Yeah, thanks for being here. If you do decide you'd like cards pulled, let me know. It's always nice to have people join in. And yeah, and like being in the energy, whatever that feels like for you. You know, I've been really sitting with the concept of like more of the sexual energy. And I say sexual energy not from like, you know, just like Kundalini, I guess. Passion we have here, orange chakra. Okay, that's interesting. It's a young woman reading. She looks like a princess and she's reading like a book to some elderly person who has a paper beneath her. That's interesting. It's kind of a very ironic card, no doubt. So over the next 2 weeks, let's just tune into what this could be for you. There's also joy, by the way, which is the sacral or solar plexus yellow. So there's a lot of energy here, joy, passion. What does this mean to you? We have this older individual sitting on a chair with the paper underneath that actually has the name of the princess on it. But it's like out of their view. They're not focused on that. Why would they be focused on the words of things to be manifested when the manifestation is like legit right in front of their face? Like, look at this. Instead of being distracted by reading something that talks about a manifestation, this person is actually taking in the manifestation and it's reading to them. Okay, so there's something about this like energy, I think, of what are the things that you are passionate about? Are you going to continue to just read and learn and blah, 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 or are you going to actually do and allow the universe to grant that to you and revel in like the passion, revel in the joy of it? So clearing anything that is around that energy for you, no doubt. Anything from your past. Yeah, by the way, we kind of do energy work when we do these things. So just breathing into the sacral, so just below the belly button, woo-hoo! Breathing into the space, breathing into the space of the solar plexus above the belly button. Cards are like flying out for you, it's fun. We have the Fool. So beginning this journey, wherever you might be, it can seem like there's a lot of things happening, a lot of uncertainty. You've been, whatever it is, you've been gathering info, I get the sense, or Feeling like you need to gather info might be the better way to say, because that's like that's what you're supposed to do. Get a certificate, do this thing, and then you're able to go out. But no, like there's this card now. We have the Four of Swords, technically in reverse, truce. And then we also have the Two of Wands, dominion. Okay. I find it interesting. Both of these are kind of, again, crossing into the central point. Even the Fool, look how he's standing in this Thoth deck. He's standing with his arms outstretched, legs outstretched. This is like that balance of the Leonardo da Vinci. Is that him? The Machiavellian man, or whatever that freaking symbol is. There's something about balancing. And I think you need, in this place, you're being asked to balance all the knowledge, all the wisdom, the stuff you have gathered, and now taking action through joy. Doing it in a way that you enjoy, that you love. You're going to have dominion over it. There, you know, this card, truce in reverse. Whatever those battles are that you're having inside, I guess. I think that's just going to be like released. Let's do one of these. With the energy work. So deep breathing in your womb. Keep breathing in your womb. If there's someone that is in your life, no doubt that's like an elderly person, or, you know, like an adult, or whatever the word might be. Oh, that's weird. We have transformation again. Let's pull another card too. Maybe Bastet just wants to really come out today. So we'll just call on her energy to be a support here as well. I haven't personally worked a whole lot with Bastet, to be honest. Mostly it's Sekhmet. But like I said, for whatever reason this morning, she had me listening to some of stuff from her. And really honing in again, I just kind of stopped talking and I got distracted. The sexual life force energy, which is what drives our passion, which brings joy, which brings our desire to continually manifest more. And it also is a magnetic energy to bring people into like our lives. So transformation, healing at a deep cellular level, calling in that energy of Bastet as you recognize your balance of knowledge. And look at this, this is kind of cool. We have knowledge here. I saw a snake. I know it's DNA, but I saw a snake intertwined, the Kundalini almost rising, snake being the wisdom, the knowledge. And then we have here on the other side of her, this crescent moon. So the moon being intuition, balancing both sides of yourself as you begin this journey. And then we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So whatever might have been connected to this energy for you, unbinding that now. And this is where the energy work is. When you leave this lovely video, new insights and awarenesses come your way. Understandings of those past lives, or those like contracts that you have since been working through, consciously or unconsciously, to release. Ancestral lineage, in your lineage or blood lineage, in your galactic lineages, in your life of a soul lineage, whatever that would be. We have perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds, despite anything that you've been told you know or don't know. Are you willing to move through it? The Fool moves through. The Fool in the original like Rider-Waite Tarot is about to step off the ledge. Okay, no doubt doesn't think about you know, all like the what if this, what if that. Again, it's like focus on the here and now. Not going into this could be, this could happen, or this is how it needs to be. Put that paper down. Put it out of sight and receive what is right in front of you. I know there's something with the word perseverance and joy. Sometimes we have to persevere in order to receive that joy, I guess, you know, and it's perseverance isn't meant to be like sweaty and like gross all the time, but it's like faith too, is I guess what I'm kind of alluding to maybe. You will have dominion over this. whatever these wars have maybe been perceived as no longer need to be. Yeah, I would encourage you really, no doubt, if you can, to move your body, dancing, shaking, bringing that energy up from the sacral. I'm just going to show you these cards again because I'm really being pulled to notice how we have the sun here at like the sacral root area, and we have here like this radiating sunflower or daisy, right? It's a daisy coming out. There's something about that. So what can you do to really awaken your energy, your life force energy? You can check out the video about sex magic that was just released last week. If that's something that you're curious about, that might be something to explore. Fun times. Anyways, thanks for being here, no doubt. That, I guess, can be your next couple weeks. So, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, the official ambassador of the mulatto race. I assume you wanted a card, so we will get to you. I thought the word mulatto was like supposed to be, is like not technically what, politically correct or something. That's what someone told me. I don't know. Maybe it's just a defined different. I mean, as a biracial person, I'm not really sure what words are sometimes that are appropriate or not, based on my ancestral background. So let's pull you a couple cards. Official ambassador. Where are you ambassador to? On this planet Earth or a different planet? If you're even still here, I don't even know. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of an energy working at the end here. Whew, my hands hurt, folks. I'm feeling it again. These cards are huge. Ugh, I've been doing some stuff to prepare for this weekend, and it's like my body is definitely, I don't know. Has anyone else been feeling like super tired lately? I feel like I'm yelling. Oh my gosh. I like this morning I was just literally laying in bed, like not wanting to get up, and then I was just enjoying my time. Ooh, we got some cool cards here for you. Mulatto ambassador. Oh, interesting. And they were like cleaning our parking lot this morning, apparently. So I totally forgot today was Monday. Should have moved my car. I'm getting my laundry in finally because I like decided, okay, it's time to get up. And then I hear this like banging on my door, and it's like the maintenance guy's like, you need to move your car. They're like gonna tow it. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I should do that. It was kind of a fun way to wake up, or like have to quickly get myself dressed and not enjoy just walking around naked or whatever. Because yeah, that's the thing. Andrew, yeah, like doesn't it feel like super draining or something lately? I don't know what's going on with that. I was trying to look up some astrology. I mean, there's the new moon coming up. I think there's just this transition too of Jupiter into Taurus from Aries. And then it looks like towards the end of the month, there's a lot of other stuff happening that's pretty big. But and I think something with Pluto. Pluto maybe went retrograde, but I feel like that was maybe a while back. But one thing I read in this card reading from Forever Conscious for this week was the fact that it's like just allowing ourselves to be with wherever we are at. And I really had to sit with that because I'm someone that wants to like really be hyper focused on like, where am I going and in the future? But it's like, hey, here, present moment. Can we be okay with that? So yeah, wherever you are, just know that if you need extra rest, that is okay. It's nice to rest. Our bodies sometimes really need that or want it. So mulatto ambassador, your official ambassador. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is an interesting part. I don't know why I'm feeling this is interesting. We have Prince of Discs. Speaking of Taurus energy, being pulled by the bull. Seems fitting. And we have the 10 of Wands, which is oppression, which I also found interesting when that showed up being your name, the racial piece, oppression, whatever that is. I kind of get the sense that like this is you finding this groundedness and this balance in the chaos of life, in which it's like kind of being between these two. You know, this being in reverse too has this kind of Also like a very psychedelic-y look. When we look here, it's like, I don't know, I'm seeing this like, oh, like awareness that can come with a altered state experience. And even though it's turned, it still has that like very profound appearance to it. You know, is it like the opening of the crown up like that? Is that better than it opening down and connecting us to the earth? Like, no, they are both beneficial. Not neither of them is better than the other. So whatever your experience has been, ambassador of the mulatto race, in life, within plant medicine work, psychedelics, whatever that could be, know that it is all good. And we have impatience, which is a throat chakra card. Interesting with the blue here. There's a bit of blue in these other cards. So in this image, we see this man climbing the ladder, being supported by spirit and reaching out into the distance for whatever the sphere is. And I just want to say, whatever it is that maybe you are seeking or hoping to bring forth, like, just know that it's already yours. That sphere is already yours. If you are like a Taurus sign, I think that's like May, right? April, May. You have like this gift to really be able to give yourself the freedom to have it. So let's just ask whatever those bars are that are oppressing you, self-imposed, imposed by others, like family members or whatever. We're just going to ask that those be lifted, allowing you to see that you are supported by the wisdom of spirit, by your choices, by your like astrological signs, I want to say. And we have triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So you can breathe in that symbol. You can even envision that symbol inside your belly, almost like you're birthing or like pregnant with the spiraling energy of life that exists within each human being. It exists within you and it comes, and when we can breathe into that, like seeing it here as well, it's all around you, it's all holding you, it's within you. There's something definitely about the spiraling energy, like these symbols of the spirals. What do they call those? A gyroscope or gyroscope or something? Something about that. Have you ever played with one of those? Those are kind of fun. I think you can like just buy them. Okay, let's get you an angel of abundance card. But yeah, I appreciate, oh my gosh, what's going on here? I appreciate everyone tuning in as usual for your shares. I hope that this week can be exponentially awesome for you. I feel like there's huge changes happening. Like this, yeah, there's like some major stuff happening in my life right now that I'm looking forward to seeing. Scared, but looking forward to. Anxious excitement, as I like to call it. Ooh. So we have the abundance mindset here. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. Isn't that what I was just saying? Like with this and this, like you already have it. Don't have to reach out for it. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. And a great way to do that is through gratitude. Writing out gratitude, stating what it is you feel grateful for. You can play this game with people that are close to you, like, hey, tell me 3 things that you're grateful for, because it also gets them in that like thought pattern of like, oh, look at all the juiciness of life and the things that are coming up. It can be really fun, and then we get to ride that energy wave too. So if anyone wants to share, what are 3 things you feel grateful for? Feel free to do that. We're going to pull one more card here. If anyone else wants a card, feel free to let me know. I would say for myself, I'm grateful for, yeah, just like really today, just being like a beautiful green day. Like it's green, it's spring. And I just am like in awe at how quickly that happens from just cold, barren, like white winter. I'm also very grateful for all this incense that I have burning right now. And I'm grateful for all of you in this community. So thank you. It's cool to know that we can like build community and engage with each other, and it doesn't matter where we are in the world. So thank you all for being here. And then we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Speaking of community, if there's a community energy for you, official ambassador of the mulatto race, where is it that you can go? Where in the stars or where on this planet Earth is calling you in terms of your journey? Can you ride your chariot that you have created, that it's been given to you, but you also have worked on creating and stabilizing it in this reality? And I say a chariot, but it can be on like an energetic round, like the Merkaba, the part of you that you can send your consciousness out into. Maybe this place is a place that you wish to explore. Like, look how beautiful it is. I don't know if you can see it very well here. Maybe. Anyways. So yes. There's a lot of wisdom here. I'm seeing all these like kind of stones such as the Stonehenge. So we're going to just pull some cards at the bottom for everyone. I'm literally going to just turn all the decks around upside down. And let's see what it says. Oh, passion. So that sacral chakra card. We have the Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. We have the Chariot with the Merkaba, which is this year's card. And we have Windfall of Abundance. It says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So we got Santa coming early, folks. I was talking about winter. It's not winter, but Santa's still going to come. Spirit's going to show up and provide everything you need. We're breaking past bad habits, all the things or choices that we've made in our past. We're going to start having self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of all those vices, those things that no longer serve us, so that we can really move forward this year, riding the chariot, and holding the power that we are, just recognizing the flow that we can be in. It's the Cancer sign. And then we have the Sisterhood of the Rose. So tapping into the feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, we all have this ability to connect here. You know, thinking of the rose, thinking of the opening of the beauty, the opening of our heart's desires, the opening of our passion. Again, that's interesting that this card was at the bottom. It's not that interesting, but you know, whatever. So can you, I just invite you if you'd like to right now, just become aware of the Merkaba inside of you. It is that Star of David, the 6-pointed star. So it's like a triangle pointing up and a triangle inverted below, or not below, but internal. So it kind of creates 6-pointed star. You can imagine that anywhere in your body at this point. Maybe it's in your chest, maybe it's in your solar plexus or your sacral. You can imagine it growing to the size of your body, where then your head becomes the upward facing triangles, like highest point. And the sacral part or your root is like the inverse triangles, lowest point. Your shoulders being and your hips representing the other parts of those triangles. So this Merkaba energy, this chariot that you are, is expanding, it's growing, and it's being expanded with a light from the earth and from high above, a star shining down through your crown. Just breathing that energy as we charge the Merkaba, that chariot, in which your consciousness can move, where you get to explore astral worlds beyond the veil, awakening the dreamer, the aspect of you that wants you to experience more of that passion, to be in the place of wellness of your physical and mental bodies, and to open up to that windfall of abundance and prosperity from the universe. And you can imagine these triangles of the Merkaba spinning, perhaps one spinning one direction, the other spinning the other direction. Or you can just, whatever shows up for you here. Don't need to make it too complicated. It can just be simple. Just allowing that energy to increase its vibrancy. May that life force energy and that spark of creation be awoken in each person here. Anyone watching who is to watch. You can imagine now all that energy, the chariot, that Merkaba, the star, just starting to compress into the smallest little, like, tiniest little star in your heart. Just bringing it all together. Dense energy now, just like vibrating so, so intensely. It's almost like an atom that's just like ready to like, woo-hoo. And then just releasing all of that and just noticing your body, noticing the energy flowing through you. Bringing your awareness to the sensation or to the breath. Trusting you can connect to that Merkaba energy at any time. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. Enjoy receiving that abundance. And yeah, I look forward to, I think there'll be a video releasing this Thursday for the new moon. That happens on Friday. And like I said, most likely no Moonday live next Monday, but there will be another recorded video released the following week, and then back to a schedule as normal. So yeah, I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your week, and until the next time. Oh, how do I exit? I can't even see where I pushed the button because I got my camera there. There we go. Bye.